Today I came to the realization that I can't teach my daughter. I was talking to another colleague. He's like, "Yeah, we don't teach them. They don't listen to us." And it's like, well, maybe because they're little, they don't like to pay attention. And if I ever try to sit my daughter down and tell her something, she never looks at me and just wants to run away. So maybe later they're better at sitting there and letting us lecture them. But is it still in one ear and out the other? How do little kids learn? And I guess I have to say it's from experience, from imitating others, learning by example. As in, they learn from our example. They see what we're doing and they just copy us. Not that we tell them to. Sometimes we want them not to copy us, not to do what we're doing. And that's the tricky part about parenting, right? I knew about this before. I still knew it recently, but it all comes back to the forefront now. Really, being a parent's about how you live your life all the time, which is an awfully high ask of people. Because we're used to have our private lives and our public lives, right? And some people are just jerks in certain situations and wonderful people in others. I would say most, people who are, you know, abusive at home are not that way outside of the house. And my dad put it this way, pretty simply. My friend's dad was very abusive, gets upset, triggered by anything. Does he ever lose his temper at work? He's like, no, why would he? He's not an idiot. And you think, oh, yeah, so if you blow up at your boss at work, that's gonna go very well for you. He knows not to do that. But at home, with his family, he gets away with it. And that's the thing, right? At work, we put on a mask or an act. We're happy, cheery, very polite. At home, often that sort of just disappears, and we're like, ah, time to be myself. You're upset, you let it out. You think somebody's meal is stupid? You say it. When then, if we have a kid, do we have time to relax? Are we just supposed to be angels all the time? I don't know the answer to that. I don't know what the right way is doing it. I know it's true, and kids know it's true, that the most important thing your parents do is not what they say, it's about how they live the rest of the time of the day.